Hey, good afternoon, Amanda. This is Braden from Pacific Toyota. Just thought I'd do a quick little video tour for you on our 2021 Subaru Forester, the IS in front of me, with only 40,000 Ks and literally only 37,990 drive away. So thank you so much again for your inquiry. I understand, like I said, you're obviously down in Brisbane sort of area. Don't let that stress you. As I mentioned, we're lucky enough to be the largest Toyota used car yard on the whole eastern side of Australia. So we pump through a little bit over 250 cars every single month, and like I said, freight about a bit over 100 between us and Brisbane every month too. So it's an absolute piece of cake to get them down there. We have 4 or 5 trucks that come every week, so only about $600 and only a couple of days to get down. So as I sort of mentioned on the phone, we're pretty particular about the cars that we do get, so we don't touch anything that's been written off or flood damaged or hail damaged or anything like that. They got to have a great service history. The whole works with them as well. So this one in particular was a private owner, originally purchased from down in South Australia. All the service history, everything's all there for you too. And like I said, I just want to go through a bit more detail for you than what you can obviously see from the photos online. So as you can see, no damage or anything across the roof there, being the IS, with the sunroof and everything up there as well. All of course works perfectly as well. 37,990 is all drive away. It's just stamps, transfers, everything all included, all the history checks, PPSRs, the whole it works. No damage to the windscreen there either. Looking really tidy across the actual bonnet itself. That's just coming off with my finger. Little stone chip just there. Pretty tidy. And just a little one just there as well. Pretty good otherwise through the rest of that bonnet, which is good to see. Again, no damage to the windscreen. I did tilt these wheels out for you so you can see all through them as well. So really nice with this beautiful mixture of black and silver for the wheels, the alloy wheels. That one looks like it's in really good condition as well. Brand new tyres here for you as well. So again, you've got the little indicator just in there too, so you can see that too. Now I did tilt them out because I wanted to show you in behind there. As you can see through your suspension, down to your wishbone, looking very tidy. And we've got all that carbon fibre and everything through here. Now there is one little mark just right on the edge there. It looks like they just caught something, and a couple of little stone chips and stuff, but otherwise very tidy through the front here. Try and get that camera up under there as well. Little stone chips there, just the common ones you always get there as well. Now if they're a concern, let us know. We can always get them potentially touched up for you. We're just going to make it a bit easier, seal them off. That one's in pretty good condition too. A little tiny chipping just there, but nothing too bad at all. And again, brand new tyres the whole way through. Now being the IS, you've got a camera up on the passenger side here as well. So I'll show you how that works once we jump in the car. It's probably one of the reasons that these wheels are in such good condition. Very nice and tidy down through the body lines and everything too. Keyless entry on both these front doors, so you can simply push that. It's going to lock that, tuck those mirrors in so we know it's locked. And then as long as you've got the key in your pocket, you simply put your hand on the inside there where the sensors are. It's going to open that back up for us. A little bit tight, but we'll see how we can go. Beautiful black with the mixture of the white interior here too, with that stitching. Electric windows obviously the whole way through. We've got Subaru floor mats all there as well. Looking pretty tidy all through the inside here as well. Little build plates for you too. Electric adjustments for both the front seats here. Pretty good condition for all of these. Tiny little bit of wear on the driver's side there, but otherwise not too bad at all. Massive big sunroof there too. And across the dash there as well. Now all your books, manuals, everything's all on the inside here as well. Like I said, was a private owner. So I'll just go through the service history for you too. Skip to the good stuff, there we go. So first obviously complimentary one at 2021 in August. Next service, actual proper one, was at 2022 at 17,000. Next one after that, 29,000 Ks in 24. And then end of the year, halfway through this year at 41,000, and then we've done all the oils and filters as well. So when they come in, if they're due for a service, we just get all the oils and filters done, so that way everything's very nice and ready to go, so you don't have to worry about getting it serviced again. So not due again till about 58,000 Ks, 53,000 Ks, or what's there? August next year. So nothing wrong with that. Obviously got the all the roof racks up there for you too. Little tiny little mark there, very faint though. Now that is just privacy glass on these back windows. It's not actually window tint, but again, that's all stuff we can have done in-house before it goes. Child locks on both these rear doors, of course. All the floor mats going right the way through. We've got USB ports in the middle, aircon for the back here too. You got the argument separators, there you go. It's still got the plastic on it, that's how new this thing is. That's how good they looked after it. So child anchor points, obviously all through the back of these seats as well. Got the cargo mats in the back there. We've got the privacy shade, which just comes out like so. But everything's all included with this. Down through the back for you now. So again, very tidy looking wheel there too. Tiny little bit of gutter rash right on that edge and there. But otherwise not too bad. Again, plenty of tread. What have we got? Parking sensors all across the back here. Got the tow bar tongue down the bottom. Looks like a couple little stone chips through here and a little scratch there. But otherwise not too bad at all. Now we've got the electric adjustment openings for the boot there for you too. So you can lock it and close it from the back here as well, as long as you've got the keys in your pocket, of course. And again, like I said, we've got the floor mat in the back here, the cargo mat. Bunch of storage underneath with the tools around the outside. And the jack and the rest of it all on the inside there as well. Space over there. With a full-size spare there too. Tuck that all back away. Now being the IS, you've got the updated sound system in here too. We've got tie downs all through the back. You've got little hooks here as well for groceries and stuff like that. You obviously got the little privacy shade there too. And cool little feature, you can actually drop these ones down. So, like I said, 3 anchor points there, but you pull that little switch and it drops that right down. So if you're trying to load stuff in from the back here, you can do that from both sides. Even got a little accessory plug there too for fridges and that sort of thing as well. Little bits of wear on the inside here, but nothing too crazy. Just close that down for you. Gotta love the electrics. What have we got? Little stone chip just there. Now it is just currently the one key with this one. Sometimes we advertise them with just the one if they have been sort of lost or damaged in the past. So it is just the one key with this one, but everything's all working perfectly from there too. Fuel inlet's obviously this side. A little bit of gutter rash on that wheel, but again, brand new tyre treads the whole way through. Child locks, everything through here as well. Again, another floor mat here for you under there. So like that just comes back up into place, of course, clicks back there. So nice and tidy all through the inside. Looking pretty good. And finally just down the driver's side here for you. Pretty good through there. So again, the keyless entry on these both these front doors. A little bit of light scuffing here from people's sort of shoes catching it. I got all the height adjustments here for the driver's side, so you can go forwards, backwards, backrest, everything all electrically controlled. Again, the fitted Subaru floor mats, a little bit of dirt there, but of course we'll get it clean before it goes down to you. All the master controls up this side, so we've got all the window locks, your window controls, central locking, your adjustments for the mirrors, and of course you can tuck those in and out from the inside here too. You've even got blind spot monitors, so that little patch in the mirrors there will light up if somebody's in your blind spot. You've got his and hers settings for the driver's seat here as well, so if you're both, like my partner, we're totally different heights, you can save one for you, one for the partner, and yeah, makes life a lot less arguments. You don't have to sit there trying to work out where your position was. We got the bonnet release just there, which I'll show you in just a second. Obviously the push button start there too, which we'll jump in and fire it up in just a sec. You got the dimmers, you got your memory, so you can actually adjust the memory of the boot. So if you've got a little short garage at home, you can make sure it's not going to hit it. All the safety features, your boot release, so you can actually do it from here too. So if you're doing school runs or airport runs or anything like that, you can open it up from here as well. Traction control, auto start stop, blind spot monitors, and all your safety sensors too. So everything you can customize in here and turn it on and off. Now as soon as you got your foot firing up on the brake, it's going to go green. Jump in, get some aircon going, because it is starting to warm up here. All right. So no engine or dash lights or anything like that, of course. We've just obviously got the boot open, which will the bonnet open, which we'll go through in just a second. So 41,267 kilometers as it sits right now. Nearly empty on fuel, but I'm sure we can probably sneak some in there before it heads down. Whole bunch of different menus to control through on the inside there as well, so you can actually run through all your different personalization settings, so your average fuels and everything as well, control from these little back buttons there too. We got the adaptive cruise controls, all your safety stuff. Now you can actually change, this is your sports mode and your normal mode activated from here too. So you can turn that on and off, your S drive. You can control those from at the top here as well. You got paddle shifts up on the back. You got the headlights, which are automatic on the right hand side. The wipers, which are all auto on the left hand side. You can obviously got your paddle shifts here too. Bluetooth stuff from on the left hand side. So really, absolutely stacks of controls up here as well. So that while you're driving, you can pretty much control the whole car. Nice little reverse camera tucked in here. So it's obviously I'm trying to get so you can see it. So you can actually see the tow ball there too. So basically, if you're lining yourself with trailers or anything like that, makes life really nice and easy because you can get yourself perfect every single time. And of course, you've got the little screen at the top here too, which shows that left-hand side passenger camera as well. So if you're reverse parallel parking or anything like that, it means you're not going to go grazing the wheels or anything as well. Otherwise, you've got a huge, massive, big screen here. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, the whole works all through there too. Otherwise, you do have, obviously, the inbuilt sat-navs and everything through there too. Your Bluetooth, everything else all controlled from there as well. It's a nice big button so that while you're using it, you're driving or anything like that, you're not sort of focused too much on the screen side of things. All the radio stuff's down the bottom. We've got all obviously your aircon stuff down here too. So we've got temperatures and left for the left and the right hand side. Try to get that so you can see it. Left and the right hand side, totally independent. Controlled from these little dials down the bottom, and of course your aircon in the bottom there too. Heaps of storage for your phone. You've got USBs under there for all the Apple CarPlay and stuff, and obviously charging everything as well. We've got a straight shift up to the park, but we've got the manual modes. All the all-wheel drive stuff down the bottom here too. Now you can actually jump into that camera. So at any time while you're driving or anything like that, you can actually bring that up with the button down here as well. So if you want to make sure you're not going to hit anything on the front or anything like that. We've got a couple of different options for the all-wheel drive stuff. So if you're doing some snow driving or mud driving or anything like that, it's going to change the way that the car reacts and the revving and the gears and all that sort of stuff as well. We've got your handbrake there, so you simply foot on the brake, push it down, and then bring it back up to engage it. You've got an auto vehicle hold there too, so basically you leave the car in drive. If you're on like construction sites or anything like that, where you've got the traffic lights there waiting for them to go, give you foot a rest, and it's going to hold you in place in drive rather than jumping back and forth using the handbrake, all that kind of stuff as well. Heated seats, which is probably a lot better suited for you guys down there than it is us up here. Storage for days, more storage for days. We've got cigarette plugs in there as well. Whole works. You've got adjustable seat belts, drop down handles. Best thing about these is you've got the visors with the extension there as well. I paid a lot of money to put one of those in my Hilux. We got stays at the top again, same thing for the driver's side here. All the lights, all the mirrors, all the works there as well. More safety features, your lane departure, your forward collision, all controlled from at the top here as well, which again you can turn on and off. And of course we've got the sunroof there too, so we'll open that up for you as well. It's all automatic, you just push it once. And then to close it, you simply just run from that same button, but you're going to have to hold it to close it as well. So all working perfectly as well. So airbags through everywhere, through the pillars, through the dash, through the steering wheel, under the knees, absolutely everywhere as well. So heaps of really safety on that, massive on the safety side of things there as well. I think that is pretty much everything on the inside. I'll just quickly show you on the bonnet before we finish up. Sorry this dragged on a little bit. I was trying to keep it short, but there's just so much in these. Now it was just beeping at me to remind me that I've got the keys in my pocket and the car's still running, so you don't forget. But incredibly tidy up through the inside of that bonnet. Obviously got your batteries, everything in the corner. So really nice and quiet through the inside here. Again, like I said, very nice and tidy through there. So again, thank you so much for your inquiry, Amanda. And yeah, can't wait to hear feedback soon.